Good YouTube, Quinway coming to y'all with that instant analysis on the Washington Wizards beating the Charlotte Hornets 123 to 114. The Wizards improved to 4-21, and the Hornets go to 7-20. Both teams have been having it rough this year, and it's been tough for them to play. And this was a game that nobody probably was in a rush to watch or see because these teams ain't got the best reputation, and they do get blown out a lot. And some games they do fight and they are competitive, and others it's just a no show basically. And injuries have really hit the Hornets. That's why they have had a lot of trouble this season. And the Wizards, they're still trying to they're young and they're still trying to find ways to win games and find ways to develop. And that's the purpose of their season. But the Charlotte Hornets only won the first quarter by 1 point, 30-29 quarter. Washington took the lead by the end of the second quarter because of a 31-28 second quarter. Then Charlotte won the third quarter 28-27, and the Wizards was able to finish off the game with a 36-28 fourth quarter. And we're actually going to talk about Charlotte first, and let's see what they was able to do today as a team and also individually. Miles Bridges, 16 points, -7 and plus minus, two personal fouls, two turnovers, 3 assists, 8 rebounds. One of them was offensive, 2 or 3 from the free throw line. He was 0 from 3 and 7 of 16 from the field. They really needed his scoring because no Brendan Miller today. And he was able to get to the basket and be strong in the paint like he normally is. And he didn't make a three, but he did get to the free throw line. He did rebound the ball very good. Mark Williams, 16 points, +3 and plus minus, one personal foul, one block, one steal, one assist, 8 rebounds. He had 3 of his rebounds that was offensive. He was also 2 or 3 from the free throw line. He didn't take any threes, and he was 7 of 12 from the field. He seems like he's healed, and he seems like he's ready to go. This was a good game for Mark Williams that just got back from injury. He only played 19 minutes, but he looked it okay when he was out there, and he's going to be that interior presence that they need. But we're going to have to see if he's really healthy later this season. LaMelo Ball had 34 points. He's been leading them in scoring, and he's really been hot this year. But he also had 13 assists, finding his teammates and giving them easy opportunities and putting them in situations that they can succeed in. He was +3 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, one turnover, 4 steals. He also had 4 rebounds. One of them was offensive. He was 9 of 10 from the free throw line, 3 of 18 from three, and 11 of 32 overall for the game. They needed somebody that was going to attack and create shots because they was missing one of their best scorers. LaMelo Ball took it on himself to be able to raise his game to another level. Didn't really happen today because he didn't make a lot of threes, even though he took a bunch and he never stopped chucking them up. And that's a reason why they lost this game too. But I like the fact that he got to the free throw line a lot today, only missed one, and he was still able to score in other ways besides threes. But you live by the three and you die by the three. I know he had a whole lot of points, but he took a whole lot of shots to get those points. So it was a rough 34 points tonight for him. It was a tough one. But he still had to live with that, and most people are going to take a 30-point night, especially when you still get 13 assists and only one turnover through all the shots and the opportunities that you took to be able to score, set teammates up. That's what you have to do, and it's going to be tough because the Wizards want to win too, so they're going to make it tough on you. Seth Curry started tonight. He played 32 minutes, 8 points, +4 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 3 steals, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. One of those offensive. Out of that four, 2 of 7 from three, 3 of 9 from the field. And Josh Green, 5 points, 5 personal fouls. He also had one turnover, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. They all was offensive rebounds. 1 of 4 from three, 2 of 7 from the field. Musa had 4 points, +3 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, one block, 2 assists, 7 rebounds, 4 was offensive, 2 of 2 from the field. Salon, 3 points, -2 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive. He also was 1 of 4 from three and 1 of 5 from the field. Cody Martin had 14 points. He was the only guy in double figures off the bench for the Charlotte Hornets with that 14 points. Minus 12 and plus minus 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. One of them was offensive. 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 1 of 5 from three, 5 of 9 from the field. Nick Richards had 8 points in 17 minutes, minus 13 and plus minus 2 personal fouls, 1 assist, 7 rebounds. 5 of them was offensive out of that seven. 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 of 6 from the field. Micic had played 16 minutes, 4 points, minus 17 and plus minus 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. 2 was offensive rebounds out of the three. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 4 from the field. And Isaiah Wong, 2 points, minus 7 and plus minus 1 turnover, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from three, 1 of 4 from the field. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision. 43 of 106, 40% from the field. 8 of 43, 18% from three. 20 of 27, 74% from the free throw line. They did get 52 rebounds, 30 assists, 12 steals, 2 blocks, 8 turnovers, and 21 personal fouls. And they had 22 offensive rebounds out of the 52, which really kept them in the game. And the fact they didn't turn over the ball that much, but they didn't shoot well from the field or from three. And that was their Achilles heel of why they couldn't win this game, because the Washington Wizards had Alex Sarr, who had dagger threes in the fourth quarter. It seemed like the Hornets was going to come back and try to win this game, and they was close. And then Alexandre Sarr hit some clutch threes to keep the Wizards atop, and Jordan Poole hit some big shots too. But Sarr finished with 19 points, plus 4 and plus minus 1 personal foul, 3 turnovers, 3 blocks, and they was throughout the entire game, not just one quarter. 5 assists, 9 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 4 of 8 from the free throw line, 3 of 6 from three, 6 of 13 from the field. He also was in the paint, so he didn't fall in love with that jump shot tonight, and that's what you want to see. You want to see him be a stretch player, a good rolling player, and a guy that can finish in the dunker spot too. And he was able to do all the above tonight. Julian Champagnie, 14 points, plus 3 and plus minus 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 2 assists, 8 rebounds. 4 of them was offensive, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 1 of 3 from three, 5 of 7 from the field. And Jordan Poole was the best player on the Wizards tonight with his 27 points, plus 3 and plus minus. He did have 5 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. 1 of those offensive. He was 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 5 of 10 from three, 7 of 15 from the field. Just a good scoring game for him. He didn't get in his own way tonight. He did foul a lot, but he didn't turn the ball over a lot. And he did score efficiently today, especially from three and from the free throw line. And that's what you want to see as he continues to try to be a leader and continues to be one of the best players in the league. He is averaging over 20 points a game this season. So he's been one of the better guards offensively, but he also got a couple steals and a couple blocks tonight, showing that he's trying to be better defensively. And I think he was an okay defender in Golden State. You need to bring more of that to the Wizards as they're more carefree on him and how he's able to play, and he does it himself too. So you got to blame himself for not holding himself accountable defensively. But tonight he did try a little harder, and that's one of the things that they need to do as a team. Koulibaly, 14 points, minus 1 and plus minus 3 personal foul, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 2 steals, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 7 from three, 5 of 13 from the field. Bub Carrington only had 2 points tonight, plus 3 and plus minus 4 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 4 assists, 9 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive, 0 of 2 from three, 1 of 4 from the field. Keyshawn George, 3 points, plus 9 and plus minus 2 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, 1 of 4 from the field. Corey Kispert continues to give long-range shooting and doing it at a good level, efficiently wise. 13 points for him, plus 5 and plus minus 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 of 5 from three, 5 of 8 from the field. Jonas Valanciunas, 6 points, plus 5 and plus minus 4 assists, 8 rebounds, 0 of 1 from three, 3 of 6 from the field. And Malcolm Brogdon was 25 points off the bench in 27 minutes, which is really good to see. Plus 14 and plus minus 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 6 assists, one rebound. It was offensive. He also got to the free throw line 6 times and made all of them. He was 3 of 5 from three and 8 of 13 from the field. Has good feel for the game and understanding of the game. Doesn't rush, doesn't force it. A good 3-point shooter, a good ball handler, a good playmaker, and a guy that understands how to keep his teammates interested and how to play off of them very well. He was a guy that they needed to come back if they're trying to win games. Obviously, it hasn't really worked the way that they thought that it would because the NBA is that competitive and that tough. But he is one of their better players, and it's going to be interesting to see if he's going to stay on this roster for the rest of the season because he is one of their better players and they should be trying to get a good pick instead of trying to win games. I think they already knew that coming into this season that he would be a guy that would try to play his best basketball to look his best for his own best interest. But he has been one of the better NBA players every team that he's been on. So I'm not really surprised that he's being that on the Wizards too. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. 41 of 83, 49% from the field, 17 of 42, 40% from three, 24 of 31, 77% from the free throw line. They also had 52 rebounds. 12 of theirs was offensive, though. They did have 33 assists. They beat the Hornets on that. They had 5 steals, 8 blocks, and they had 18 turnovers, which didn't go well for them, but they did still win the game, and they did only have 18 personal fouls, which was less than what the Hornets had, and they did just enough to win this game. They stepped up in big moments, and they made the plays that made the biggest difference in winning and losing. And like I said, Sarr, he set his feet, he followed through. He wasn't leaning or side shooting and doing these rush 4 shots. When it came to shooting his jump shot, he just set his feet and followed through and believed in the work that he put in as a guy that practices and does it in scrimmages, and that's the difference. Like he was playing under control, playing smartly, playing within the system, playing within the flow of the offense, and not doing anything that's out of the ordinary. He just tries too hard to do certain things, and it's just not necessary. You know your game, you understand your game, and you play your game, whether you on or off the court, is what you should be doing. And I think he's a rookie and he's starting to figure that out. But this was a good game for his confidence, having the rebounds, having the scoring, having the blocks, and still being able to space the floor. That's all we need you to do, and we know you can do it. That's why we drafted you so high in the draft at number 2 because of your upside and your potential and to be a two-way presence on the court. And then Jordan Poole being a scorer slash playmaker that can also space the floor himself. So this team has length, they have size even with Coulibaly, and they also have a decent bench. They just have to find a way to stay healthy and find a way to get a little bit more talent, even if it's through the free agency or through the draft. And this team can be a play-in type of team in the future. You got to start somewhere. You're starting off with a decent roster when it comes to young talent. Now it's about putting more talent on this roster to fill it out and be more competitive. And then you give yourself a better chance to win. And then after that, we see where you fall within the playoff hunt, and we'll see if you can put more talent together to be able to win a championship. I don't know if they're going to be able to win one in the near future, but you never know what can happen. I didn't think they'd get Jordan Poole. I didn't think they'd get Alexander Sarr. And here we are today with them both being on this roster with a lot of other people on this roster too. And we'll see what they do at the trade deadline, as this is a team that should be trying to offload a couple guys because their season is basically over already. And they got to be smart enough to admit that and try to get a little bit more draft assets. And even though they have a lot already, but they should just continue to build that up because that's the best way for them to find a star or a superstar, because most people don't want to go to Washington unless they are drafted there. And that's just how it is, unfortunately. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this in different varieties too. I also do breakdown with real NBA footage of legends, current players, rookies, future stars. I also cover the NBA draft and also do make mock drafts too. So if you love that type of content, this is the channel for you. You can also check out my channel if you think I'm telling you a lie. And also you can check out my social media if you want different type of content or you want to get to know me on a higher level than what you see on YouTube. You can follow me on my social medias for that, and you can even message me too. But Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for showing interest to the channel. Thanks for supporting the channel however you was able to do it. I really do appreciate it. And I do enjoy the things that you have done for me as fans and as supporters. Other than that, see you guys later today, hopefully with more analysis. And I'll be gone. Peace.